Alright, so just before we get into the video, I just want to apologize for the audio quality. Unfortunately, my other backup audio recording, which is normally better, unfortunately did not get done. So, again, I apologize for that, but I really like the content of what was said, and I'm not going to record it. So, just forgive me and enjoy.
Alright, and we are back for another unboxing of the Dungeon Dwellers and the fan favorite expansion for Reaper Bones 5. So, originally I opened up the boxes because the other one was full of plastic bags. Wanted it to be a little more exciting than that. So I went through, picked out a couple of the miniatures, but this one, I was actually very surprised by both of these because if you look inside, both of them, they are once again full of bags, but they're all individual bags. And in the Dwellers expansion, literally every single miniature except for one, which I'll show you, came complete with no gluing necessary, which is super exciting because it's almost 50 miniatures. I think it's 48 total, and you only have to glue one. Like, it's really cool. So I want to show you some of the cool ones from this expansion, and then we'll get to the fan favorites. So let me put that over there. So these are some of the cooler miniatures that I saw. So let's see if I can get a good one of this guy. So this is like an ogre, which I'm excited to paint up. An ogre, or a really weird troll maybe, with a big old club. But yeah, one piece, no painting, no, or I mean, of course there will be painting, but no gluing required, which is awesome. This here is like a little barbarian or something. Hold on. Move that out of the way. See if this will do better now. There we go. So this is like a little barbarian guy who is looking pretty good. I'm excited to paint him as well. But this one is full of just a lot more like adventurers kind of. So here's another guy, probably like a paladin or a fighter or something. He's pretty cool. And this here is like a monk, but like not like a fighting monk, but like a monk. You could make a really cool NPC, or if you wanted to make like a Friar Tuck character, there you go. Perfect miniature for it. Another really cool one from this one was this owl bear here, which is pretty big, and I mean it's pretty heavy compared to some of the others, and it's a little more rigid, but even I can feel it bend just a little bit when I push on it. But so there's this owl bear here that was pretty cool, and it also came with this troll-like guy. Let's see if I can get a good focus here. Bring that troll guy up nice and close. But he's on a big base and he's pretty cool looking, so I liked him as well. And this one was a little wizard with like a little magic missile or something shooting out of his hand, which I thought was pretty awesome. So those are just some of my favorites. And then this is the only one that you would actually have to glue, and it's this dragon sitting on its treasure hoard, and all you have to glue on is the two wings. And I mean, it's pretty detailed. The coins and stuff are going to be harder to pick out in this mold, but it's pretty awesome still. So I was really excited about those and that they all came that way. Now, this over here, the fan favorite, also came the same way as the Dungeon Dwellers expansion, with almost all, they were all in their own bag, each miniature, and each bag had a completed miniature except for a few. I'm only going to show you, I think, one that wasn't put together, but I'll show you how easy it is to put together. So let's get on to the fan favorites. So there's this one here, which is like a, I think they called it like a Whispering Ghoul's Bane or something, but it's like a bunch of skulls, so it's like a bone golem or something, but it's pretty cool looking. You can't really see the detail very good on it, but it's basically all skulls and bones, and it's going to be fun to paint up. And it's going to be easy, because you can just kind of paint everything to look like bone, and then give it some good washes, and pick out a few details, and, oh, there we go. You can see those skulls really good there. So this one's going to be a fun one. Let's see if I can get some of these other ones. This one had this really cool turtle. It's on a large base, which kind of made me a little sad because it'd be hard to use it for a player character, but this thing is awesome. I mean, this will make a cool villain or a cool just about anything. I mean, and it's just awesome looking. This guy is so cool. This could be like Death. You could make it a necromancer player. Like this, he is awesome. I'm excited to paint him. He's got these like metal gauntlets and stuff. Like, it's awesome. There were a couple of these little like imp things in there that I thought were kind of cool. There are like 4 or 5 of them. Let's see if I can get a good. There we go. So I mean, it's not bad, and it's really detailed. Like, you can see all that detail on the wings there. Like, it's gonna look nice when it's all painted up. And there was this lady who's like a vampire. So, vampirist? I don't know how you would say it. Tell me in the comments. And, I mean, she's pretty cool looking. She's got all these, like, bats coming off her and stuff. So, I mean, that's a pretty cool one. And this is the big guy. I'm going to put him together really quick because I tried putting him together earlier and it was actually really easy. Although he falls apart really fast if you let him go. So this arm's not originally connected, but it doesn't really disconnect very easy. So we're just going to put this whole guy together really quick so you can see what he's going to look like. And this is like they call it a demonic lasher, but it's basically just a demigorgon. Or I shouldn't say a demigorgon. It's basically just demigorgon, because originally demigorgon was just a god or something in the 9 hells. So, I mean, there's that guy right there. And this guy, this miniature, cost me a grand total of like $1. Because the whole core, or the whole set cost me 50. I'm actually going to disconnect my camera from its tripod really quick so I can get you a nice shot of this guy, because he is cool looking. So this guy cost me like $1. I mean, he's got a lot of detail. He's huge. I mean, he's like, was that like 5 inches tall, something like that? I mean, he's big and comes on a huge base. I mean, just really cool looking, awesome guy. I mean, I'm really excited to paint this guy up. And that might make you a little sick, but whatever. It's like really late at night and I'm about ready to go to bed, so. Anyways, so those are kind of those 2 boxes. I know I didn't show you everything from them. Some of it's going to be kind of like a little bit of a surprise when we go to paint it, but for the most part, I am really happy with what I got. And I would highly, so the core set, honestly, when I was done unboxing it, I felt a little bit like, this is going to be a lot harder than I thought to, put all these miniatures together, because I thought these 2 boxes would be the same kind of way, where a lot of them come in many, many pieces. But like I said, almost everything came in one piece, everything but one in here, and I think there were 6 in this one out of 50, and some of them are just like glue the jaw and a couple of crocodile looking things. But so I was really stoked to see that. So I'd highly recommend either of these sets if you're looking to get into painting but don't want to do a bunch of gluing, because you don't have to, which is incredibly easy. So the next video after this one is going to be me putting all these miniatures together, putting them out on the table, glued together. There might be a few I leave unglued so I can paint them unglued and then glue them together. But we'll see what I decide. But yeah, so we'll do a big video of that with all the different miniatures I got, and so we'll see you then. If you got anything else that you want to see from either of these packs I didn't show you, make sure and put it down in the comments. I'll make sure and put it in the next one. But other than that, we'll see you later.